Hello SPHL fans, welcome to the video, and as always, thank you for watching. Before I get started, this video again is brought to you by Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, #1 restaurant, Indian restaurant in Peoria. Out of 283 reviews, a majority of them are overwhelmingly 5-star reviews, averaging 4.8 stars. Great restaurant, great food, great atmosphere. I enjoyed it. I'm not an Indian food connoisseur here, but when I went there, the food was amazing, and the atmosphere was great, and the service was fast and friendly. So get yourself down to Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar and tell them I sent you. Anyway, moving on to the video. Got a great matchup set for tonight with low-key some important implications for both teams. We got Ice Flyers at the Bulls tonight, our only game of the night. Ice Flyers are 2-1 on the season, and Bulls are 0-1-2 with two shootout losses on the season. Rough start for the Bulls, which is why low-key this is kind of a big matchup for them. And also a big matchup for Ice Flyers after a disastrous start to the season last year. They look to become 3-1. So it's a great confidence builder for them and a much better start to the season. And Bulls are just looking to get their first win of the season, the only team that's yet to win a game. Now, last time these two matched up against each other, Ice Flyers won in regulation 2-3. It was in Pensacola, so they are 1-0 versus the Bulls on the season. The two goalies that started that game were Ty Taylor and Hayden Stewart. Ty Taylor got the W, obviously. Taylor faced 26 shots on goal, stopping 24 of them. And Stewart faced 27 shots on goal, also stopping 24 of them. So, pretty even matchup. It was a rough second period that kind of brought the Bulls down. And we'll get into that here in a second. But shout out to Shane Bull of the Pensacola Ice Flyers. He scored all three goals that game against the Bulls, netting himself a natural hat trick. Two coming in the second. And like I said, Bulls just really struggled in that second period, giving up 2 goals and only getting 2 shots on goals themselves. So, it's typically not a good 20 minutes of play if you're only putting 2 pucks on the net. You're giving a goalie like Ty Taylor way too easy of a time. And he's a great goalie. You're going to have to muster more than 2 shots on him a period. So, they look to correct that in tonight's matchup. Like I said, Bulls look to redeem themselves tonight, plain and simple. Although we're seeing good performances by players like Connor Scahill, Shane Murphy, Doug Scott, Danny Waite, I would like to see more out of McGregor Sinclair, who's yet to record a point in his first 3 games of the season. He's kind of an elder statesman of the team, a veteran. So you'd like to see him, get on the point sheet, And the Ledzianko brothers, even though they have a few assists, I would like to see them get on the score sheet. Ledzianko brothers are a big part of this Bulls team, and they really need to score goals for this team to be successful, both of them. So I look for them to get on the score sheet in this game too. And they're going to have to get on it more often if Bulls hope to be more successful. Let's see here. Bulls goaltender, whoever that might be tonight. I have a feeling it might be Hayden Stewart, but we're going to have a strong performance out of Hayden Stewart tonight. Look to lock down that net and give Bulls a chance to get their first win of the season. In that same breath, Ice Flyers look to keep the ball rolling. Like I said, a much better start to the season than last year, and they want to keep the positivity going and build on what they've done so far and build that confidence up. Like I said, players like Shane Bull's been playing well. Lucas Jurasek's been playing well. Sam Rhodes has been playing pretty well himself. So those guys have really been doing good things for this team, helping them be successful. I'd like to see Tyler German more involved in the game. Like to see him get his first point. Tyler German is a good player. I'm surprised he hasn't recorded a point yet. I look for that to change tonight if I'm an Ice Flyer fan. And I would like to see Andrew Pulias pick up some steam as well. He does have one goal on the year. I look to see him build on that goal and keep the ball rolling for him. I do think Tyler German and Andrew Pulias is going to be a big part of this team's success. So, really like to see production out of them. And Pensacola Ice Flyers have two strong netminders. When they picked up Ty Taylor, I thought hands down Ty Taylor was going to be the starting goalie a majority of the time. But Rico, I suck at D'Amato. That's the name. Rico D'Amato, I think. He's had some strong performances and looked good at the net. I know we've only seen him twice. That first game of the season, he looked great. He looked pretty damn good at net. I don't know who's going to get the start tonight. Like I said, D'Amato's got 2, and Ty Taylor's got 1. I still don't know who the 1A goalie is there. Like I said, I thought it would be Ty Taylor, but D'Amato, he can take over that spot as well. Let's see. Going over some stats. On the year, Pensy has yet to record a single power play goal. That's not good. That's been the spot I think they need to make the most adjustments. Special teams is so important to the success of a team. They're 2-1, looking to be 3-1, and I think special teams needs to be a big part of that. Going 0-7 is not going to help your cause in being successful. So if they get on the power play tonight, need to take advantage. They need to find a way to get a goal on the power play and get that rolling. But on the other side of it, their penalty killing has been pretty good, pretty solid this season, only allowing 1 goal of 9 attempts on the PK. So you can't really say anything negative on that. That's a pretty good stat to have. But they need to keep rolling with that. If they get on the box, they need to kill it off, especially against a Bulls team who has 4 goals on 10 attempts on the power play. So, like I said, if you're Pensacola, keep the penalty kill up, and if you get the opportunity on the power play, you need to cash in. Like I said, as well as Bulls being 4 for 10 on the power play, they've allowed 2 goals on the penalty kill in 6 attempts. Not absolutely horrible, but that needs to be better as well on the penalty kill. 2 for 6, it's not the greatest, but like I said, there's no need to panic on that quite yet. Keys to the game, keys to winning tonight for both teams. We'll start with the home team Bulls. Get the first goal at home. You're 0-3 for all intensive purposes. You need to get going. Get the first goal, get that confidence going, and that brings me to my second key: play a full 60 minutes. I have not seen Bulls really play a full 60 minutes yet. I know they've had some new players, some veterans that retired. They're still working on chemistry, but they really need to get going before they fall too far behind. I know it's early in the season. It's not like if they lose this game, their season's over. That's not what I'm saying. But you don't want to be 0-4 to start the season either. That's not exactly great for the confidence. So they need to play a full 60 minutes. They need to get that first goal, and they need to have success on special teams. On the power play, keep cashing in. On the penalty kill, kill it off. That simple. Moving on to Pensy. Also, you're on the road. Get the first goal. That could demoralize the Bulls. Could take the fans out early. Get that first goal and get the ball rolling there. Stay off the penalty kill. Stay out of the box. Stay disciplined. Even though you do have a good penalty kill, the Bulls have a really good power play. So, you don't want to give them that chance to get the first goal on maybe a power play and have the Bulls get the ball rolling on you. So stay disciplined, stay out of the box. And also need to have a strong performance at net tonight. Whether that's DiMatteo or Ty Taylor. They need to come up big tonight and keep the Pensacola Ice Flyers in the game. And it's hard to pick a winner in this one. Bulls are at home. They don't have a win yet on the season. I want to lean towards them and give them the nod to get their first victory, but it's not going to be easy. Right now, they're just not meshing well. The chemistry is not there yet. They're not playing a full 60 minutes yet. I'd like to see that change tonight, especially if I'm a Bulls fan. Still got time. It's not yet. You don't want to hit the panic button yet, but like I said, you don't want to go 0-4 to start the season either, and you don't want to be 0-2 to the Pensacola Ice Flyers. So Bulls really need this win tonight, which is why I'm leaning towards them. But I would not be shocked if Pensacola Ice Flyers get the win. If they get a strong performance out of their goaltending, if they can find a way to notch a goal on the power play, I think Pensacola stands a very good chance at winning this game as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's my keys, players to watch for, and some stats for your knowledge there. I look for this to be a physical game. Both teams have been known to be a little physical this season. Bulls a little more physical than in years past, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. It helps. I think it helps team chemistry to be physical and to have each other's back. So I look for that to continue, and we'll see what tonight brings us. So with that, I'll catch you at the next puck drop, and I always keep it Riverman style.